have a funny one yesterday. At one point, it started just pouring. I mean, I couldn't, even my windshield wipers on full blast, I couldn't see. And I got into a hydroplane.
It's when the water on the surface is in excess of the capacity of the tire to shed. So the tire then rides up on top of the standing water and loses all traction from the road surface.
I swear that the more I pushed the brakes, the faster I went. It just got up on top, and I quickly realized I was just along for the ride. I mean, I had kind of maybe a tiny bit of control to keep it going straight, and that's it. So that was pretty interesting. I felt like quitting after that.
Well, the first thing in my mind, honestly, this whole weekend is we need Mike to finish in second place in the points. His main competitor that he's battling with for second place in points is very experienced, has many, many years of racing under his belt in a lot of different types of race cars. And for Mike to be able to be competing with him and finishing ahead of him and battling with him for second place overall in the points, that's a testament to Mike's driving ability, and he's really doing well.
Chris Vivolo, who's been behind me all year, but he's been sneaking up. He's been closing on me on points. So today, this weekend is the decider, which is the way it should be. It comes down to one weekend. We have a lot of strategies, but basically, I just have to finish ahead of Vivolo, which I absolutely plan to do.
This is our second visit to Circuit of the Americas in Austin, and this is the home to the U.S. Grand Prix, the Formula One race here in the United States. It is a $300-something million cathedral of motorsports. It's one of the finest tracks on the planet, and certainly one of the best here in the United States. It's a 20-turn track, so it's got a lot of different elements built into it. A very dynamic track, a driver's track, very technical with that many turns. So if you can get your game about you and be disciplined here, you can really shine.
Today's important. Forget that whole point thing, whether I'm up or down. I need to perform this race. I really need to beat Chris today. But it sounds funny, but I'll be looking for a weakness, I'll be exploiting him, and I'll be trying to make him make a mistake. Same thing he would be to do to me if he were behind me. I have a really competitive side. Sometimes I wish I could turn this down. It gets in the way. It's just, I'm not a go lay by the pool, read a book guy. That's just not me. This is only about internal motivation. But I have a lot of that. So, I will be pushing myself hard. I won't do anything stupid. I won't dive into turn one because there's a good chance something will go wrong.
Had a good race, didn't get it. He beat me. I had him, but I just couldn't quite. I let him pull back inside of me. Okay. Then down here, I had a little drag race with Chris. We came down the straightaway, and I just couldn't quite. A little bit. He did a good job. Let's go the whole season and leave it up to Sunday. But that's what it'll be. It'll be tomorrow, and I think if I finish ahead of Chris, it may be a tie and go to some sort of tiebreaker. What more could you ask for?
Yesterday I had a chance to ice it, and I didn't do that. So yeah, I mean, I didn't sleep as well last night. I was up at 4, 6. I didn't need to be up till like 7:30. I'm playing the damn race, playing the turns. And then it's the last race of the year. There's really not much to lose. I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to wreck a car. I certainly don't want to wreck anybody else. But I will be pushing and challenging and got to win my last race.
Weather's pretty iffy today. The forecast is for it to rain pretty good later, but if you look out the window, it's looking kind of mixed out there and could almost rain at any time.
So we're currently on lightning hold. The final race of the season is coming up. It's supposed to start about an hour ago. We're going 25 minutes on hold. So don't really know where I'm going to start or when. But it looks like for sure rain tires, and it'll be slippery and kind of fun. I like it. I like the rain. I've never raced in it, but I like it. It was really exciting. It was a good race. I got a great start. I had a good run. I kept ahead of Vivolo. I did everything I wanted to do. And there was an incident. Tough way to lose. You know, I was ahead. Tough way to lose that spot. But pretty exciting. Exciting damn race. Wow. You know what? It happened. It was a racing incident. It was a hard race. I actually feel better than you'd think. It was tough, but I ran good. I got my start that I wanted in a bunch of competition. You know, it was just a tough way to end it.
He has worked his butt off. He has worked really hard. I've said this before, Mike in this entire series is driving above his experience level.
In general, it's been just a spectacular season. I've learned so much. I learned just chunks.
Make the light. That's it. Perfect. That was perfect. Perfect.
You know, I asked Mike a question 3 or 4 races ago. I asked him, you know, what's the most difficult thing you've ever done in your life? And actually, at the last race, Mike said, you know what, this is about the most difficult thing I've ever done. It's not as easy as you think it is.
So I'm really pleased with the season. Whether I get second or third, it doesn't really matter. I realize that.
I mean, who gets to do this? This is really over the top. To be able to get here and to do this is certainly a bucket list item, and it's just been an outstanding experience and one that I will absolutely never forget.
Next year I'll probably do 4 races, you know, 4 weekends, that'd be 8 races on this series again.
It's a skill that he's now realized that he can do this, and how hard it was to achieve the level that he's at right now. And he's still got, you know, so much further he can go if he wants. It's up to him.
So that'll be fun. There's always something stupid to race. God, I don't know what's next.
A lot of work for finishing behind my buddy Vivolo. Hello, Carl.